Words are powerful. They have the capacity to create reality and produce transformation. There are 5 sentences that if you can repeat those 5 sentences into your life and you say them every single day, when you wake up, you will change your life dramatically. Now, I'm not talking about someday, all right? I'm not talking about eventually. It's gradual. And then suddenly, one day, you will see yourself living in a reality that you thought was a dream. What are those powerful words? Number one, statements. What are those powerful statements? Number one is, I am responsible for my life under God. Under God, I am responsible for my life. I want you to say that out loud. Look yourself in the mirror every day and tell that to yourself. It's not the economy. It's not the government. It is not your past. It is definitely not what other people think about you. It is you. The moment you accept responsibility, you stop being a victim and you start being a builder. The victim always waits, but the builder always acts. This one sentence alone will shift everything around you. Number two, tell yourself, I will not let fear decide my future. Fear is a universal thing. Everybody experiences it. I'll tell you this. I've been speaking in front of audiences since I was in elementary school. But I'll tell you what, even at my age currently, when I stand before an audience, in spite of the fact that I've been privileged to give keynotes on different platforms all over the world, across 6 continents of the world. Listen, when I stand before an audience, for the first few minutes, I still have butterflies in my stomach. So, fear is universal. Every successful person will feel it at some point or the other, especially when you are entering into a new venture. But the difference is not about who feels fear. The difference is about who obeys their fears. There are dreams that have been postponed just because of the not because of the lack of ability, but because fear affected decision making. Courage is not the absence of fear. And you know what? Faith is fear that has said its prayer. Courage is movement in spite of fear. The number 3 statement you need to make into your life every morning is, today I am going to become a better person. Not necessarily perfect, not necessarily becoming a superhero, and definitely not because you want to have the weight of the world upon your shoulders, but become a better person. All you need to do is even 1%, if you increase by 1% every day, 1 page of a new book read, 1 assignment completed, 1 courageous decision that you need to make, 1 chapter of a book that you need to write. Because, listen to me, success is never dramatic. It is usually invisible. A tree does not grow overnight. Neither does a great life. But small improvements made and compounded over time will become something extraordinary. People call it talent. It is not talent. It is simply daily commitment. And number 4, You say to yourself, everything I need can be developed. Everything I need can be developed. This is one sentence that destroys one of the most dangerous lies in the world. And what is that lie? Many of us have come to believe that successful people were born with something that we were not born with. Better background, instincts, talent. No. Most successful people simply developed those qualities. Confidence developed. Discipline developed. Generosity developed. Leadership developed. Kindness developed. Integrity developed. All of those things were developed. None of them is fixed. You are a work in progress. And the final word you need to say to yourself every morning is this: my future is going to be greater and far better than my past. This one is for everyone who has some disappointment, who's carrying some heavy weight in their heart. The past has happened. Leave it there. It was real. Nobody's asking you to pretend that it never happened. But it does not happen. It does not have to define what happens to you next. Your best chapters, listen to me, the best chapters of your life are yet to be written. Say these 5 sentences to yourself every morning. Not once, not twice. Repeatedly, every day. Rinse and repeat until your mind begins to believe them. Until your actions begin to reflect them. Until your life becomes evidence of these words. Because the mind does not believe truth. Listen, it believes repetition. So if you repeat a lie long enough, your mind starts believing it. And if you repeat the truth that God thinks about you long enough, your mind will also start believing it, and your life will begin to reflect it. Feed your mind with the right words, and your mind will move you towards the right life. Start tomorrow. Before you check your phone in the morning, before the world begins to tell you who it thinks you are or wants you to believe that you are, save this post. Share it. Give it to somebody, share with somebody who you think or you believe needs it. But much more importantly, show up for yourself daily. Remember, the sky is not your limit. God is.